Good afternoon. This is Lifestyle Mama with Gracious Gardens, and it has been a minute. So I have been MIA from Garden Talk for a couple of reasons. First, where I live, there was like snow and ice that didn't melt for like 2 weeks, and then it snowed again, and I just haven't been able to come out here and look at anything. But also, I broke my foot. Yeah, so I haven't been able to be out here. So we are going to take a look around before we start. It's like March, so I gotta get something in the ground, but we need to check out what survived the snow. So as you can see, my poor dill, it was hanging in there until the ice cap that stayed on here for I don't know how long. So unfortunately, it did die. Now, y'all want to tell me why the weeds, though? Why? The weeds live, though. I also planted some onions in the same bin, and it looks like they're hanging in there. So hopefully, these will turn into some nice ruby red onions. Oh, we have a worm sighting. Always good to see worms. Thank you for your service. All right, we're going to head on to the main event. All right, so we'll come to the collards and kale bin. So the kale is looking lovely. So even with all that ice and snow, it still survived. And here are our collards. Looks like some of them got a little burned by the cold, but again, they are growing. And we got some more over there. So hopefully we can harvest some of that, but this is looking really, really good. Over here we have some spinach. Looks like some little babies are coming up. And we also have some of our lettuce. So I'm gonna leave these here, see if any of the ones that weren't damaged by the frost will grow and harvest before it gets too hot. And in our final bin, it looks like the same thing happened. I did plant some bunching onions, and they seem to have survived. It's a little dry up top, but again, it looks like they survived. And we have some leeks over here. I'm really excited about this. My first time growing leeks, and again, they seem to have survived the cold, the winter, the ice, the snow, all of it. All right, that's it. That's the checkup on what survived. Now it's time to plan what we're going to grow this year. So stick with me, and I will show you how to grow the things that your family will eat, the things that you like, give you tips and tricks. But just know that nobody's perfect, and if you want to garden, you garden how you want to garden, all right? So I'll see you next time. Bye.